I'm Swanell Thompson, Kate's grandmother, great-grandmother, and most of the time they call me Swanee. And I was born in Madagascar.
Millions of years ago, a large section of Africa broke away into the open. Madagascar was formed. The animals that were on this section continued to live, but they began to change their forms into brand new animals. Today there are dozens of species of chameleons that exist only on Madagascar. Madagascar is the home of the lemurs, and the lemurs do not have anywhere else that is their true home.
The pet we had was a lemur, which is known to be the source of the lemurs are Madagascar, and they are an interesting animal.
But my favorite is the Civica. Madagascar is a wonderful place, and I hope you go there sometime, but I hope you can take a plane. It took my great-grandmother more than 1 month to get home. Every 6 years, my great-grandma and her family went from Madagascar to St. Paul, Minneapolis. Here's the route that they took. It took them about a whole month. So, they went from along the east coast of Madagascar to Dar es Salaam, then up hundreds of miles on the Indian Ocean to Somalia, right there, then through the Suez Canal to Marseille, France, took a train to Paris, then took another ship all the way to New York City, then took another train all the way to St. Paul, Minnesota. Now do you see why they took them a whole month? Great-grandma and her friends lived in a dormitory, which is a large building where many students stayed. But they did not stay there all the time. They also played on the beach of the Indian Ocean. One day, when they were looking for fish in the shallow water, they found an octopus instead. Listen to her.
One time, an octopus was caught in there, and it was a small octopus, and we caught it and found a box to put it into and brought it back to our dormitory where we were living, and we got the cook to cook it for us. So we're all walking around chewing on these tentacles, and they were, the only thing I remember is that they were rubbery and salty. So we felt we only chewed on them so we could say that we had eaten octopus. The boys were able to walk the distance and come to school, but the girls, they did not dare to send them off. They needed to be protected. So they were falling behind in their schooling. But then they built dormitories for them, and the girls could stay there during the week and go home on the weekend. In the custom of that day, the girls were often married off at a very young age when they were just little girls, and that was difficulty for the girls mainly, but also with the parents. So we were glad to get them on the campus where we were.
There was someone special who went to Madagascar. Guess who it was? Justin Bieber? No. Beyonce? No. Olivia Lee? No. My 62-year-old grandma? No. Alex the Lion? None of the characters from the movie Madagascar ever went to Madagascar, so no! Who was it?
Those kids don't get the opportunity to be educated. Sometimes that's because of their families or having to help out or having to make a living at a very young age, or it's cultural, or there isn't a school that's provided for them. So I think it's an incredible, wonderful miracle of an opportunity to have a school here on top of this mountain. And I think that the fact that they walk 45 minutes starting at 6 o'clock in the morning and it's 2013 is a testament to how appreciative they are about their education.
So we invite all of us to protect the nature, and in the same time we invite every people who are listening to this performance to come to Madagascar, to visit Madagascar. We are happy to welcome you here.